Welcome to Powered by Authenticity. Another solo cast today, and this topic, it's actually come up twice in the past week. I've been asked this question, so I thought I would respond to it on a little podcast episode. And that question has been, if there was a career decision that I've made in the past that I would make differently now, knowing what I know. And the answer is going to stay the same, and that is I do not believe there's been a career decision that I've made that I would go back and redesign my decision. Now, I would go back and make different decisions about organizations that I've worked for, and definitely make different steps and steer with different leaders differently. And what I mean by that are, working for a very poor leader and not bringing it up to the executive team sooner. There was definitely one person who I can think of. Again, my Hubsters likes to refer to him as the used car salesman that I worked for. I definitely would have brought the challenges and the treatment of myself up sooner than I did. So I would say there's decisions about different organizations, different leaders, different ways that I may handle situations. But as far as a career decision itself, every single one that I've made has lent to another positive outcome, and positive may not have felt like it in the moment, but if I think about things like the last layoff that I had, I really had a decision as to go permanent with an organization or start on my own, and that has lent to me being able to be out on my own and have my own consulting firm and realize new challenges and decisions that I have to make along the way in order to realize what a new form of success may look like. So again, not necessarily a decision that I would go back and make any differently, but definitely in the past I would handle situations and people in much different ways. I think when you're faced in those challenges, you really have to decide which way you want to go, whether you want to try to handle those or you want to try to escalate or just leave. There are definitely times in my career where I've left organizations because of poor leadership and because the organization just was no longer the right fit. Again, I left that having learned something. So definitely not a decision I would go back and redo, but definitely something that I've learned from. So I would like to thank individuals who have asked me this question. I've definitely spent some time thinking about it, mainly because it's come up twice in a week. And I really think that that's interesting, given the timing of both of the questions and kind of how they've come about. So thank you to those that have asked. And I hope that if you are facing a decision that you think was not correct, maybe you moved to a new company because you thought it was right and you pivoted your career to a different organization and you really feel like that was a poor decision. Don't, because when you walk away, you're going to walk away with having learned something. And the good news is there's always different organizations who are looking for talented individuals, and you can go find yourself a better home. So whatever decision you're faced with, whether it's leaving an organization, whether it's pivoting out on your own, whether it's time to maybe change directions, know that I am an open resource and here to help support. So if you ever need that, please feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to have a conversation and see if I can help support where that decision needs to go. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all have a great day.